gonna get started. Yes, I'm gonna take 10 more minutes, and then we'll stop, and you guys are feel free to go, or you can be here.
Okay.
So as you know, Tricia talked about dementia, what it is. She's the expert in what the symptoms are, what do we need to do to help out. So how I got involved from a volunteer point of view, I want to share that with you as well. Right? So till last year, October, I had no idea what dementia is. I didn't even know what it meant, what memory loss is, nothing like that. I signed up on the volunteer site she mentioned, just looking for, to keep me busy. And then she found me. Reached out to me, hey Jay, I'm looking for a receptionist at my something. I said, okay, I went in and she shared, her story, how she lost her husband to it. I got to know, how quickly it goes south in 2 years. It's just kind of touched me, I thought, we got to do something, And her center is in San Leandro, and I know living here that even if people want to volunteer, from here, going to San Leandro in rush hour, not possible. I mean, even if you want to do it, you will not do it. People have done it in the morning, going to Sunnyvale, they don't want to go 2:38 again, right? So I thought of doing something here locally in Dublin or Tri-Valley. And we started off on next door, and she did a couple of sessions at my home.
Oh.
So we just wanted to see how it is. A few people showed up, but I knew I got to up the notch. It has to be a little bit more, not just me trying it. So I got in touch with the mayor of the city, David Albert, who sits up there. I met chief of police, hoteling. I talked to the Chris Foss, who's the manager of the city. So they were very supportive of it, pretty much. So they say, hey, Jay, whatever you need, let us know. They got me in touch with newspapers. So this article about this is an independent news, online print. It's an online as well as in their print, what you got on from at bar station and stuff, right? So did a lot of kind of marketing, not marketing, awareness about it. So this is where we at. So I think this is a beginning. So as you kind of hear about it, I'm sure you will spread the word. We'll get some more people down the road. Maybe some who need help or some are willing to volunteer. So it's not just me. I'm okay to do it myself, but it'll be good to get more folks. So we can. I think you were asking if you're gonna do one in Pleasanton, or somebody was asking.
I was, because I thought if I couldn't come to this one today,
Yeah.
if there was one nearby, I'd go to one like Pleasanton, I'd drive.
Yeah, so I think goal is that we probably have multiple places, not just Dublin, maybe Pleasanton, maybe Livermore, right? So make it more local. Right? So that's what we're trying to do. So that's all I wanted to share. I know you guys are busy, you have to go. She has one more video to show. I think it's very interesting, a very kind of eye-opener. And Laura, it may answer some of your questions that you were asking me. So I'm gonna let you guys see that. Thank you. And my family's here too. My parents and my daughter, my son. They took Uber, to come here. I couldn't pick them up today.
That's nice. This is one of my favorite pictures. My mother and my husband. She used to kind of help out with stuff. This is one of the people in our memory cafe, Monroe. He was a pastor in the church at Berkeley, and he has some of the best limericks. Some of these limericks. But this man here, you've probably heard of the connection between music and memory. There's actually a company that I called them and asked if I could put it on my website, Music and Memory, and they will actually come into nursing facilities, board and care, and teach people how to do this. And one of my board members was the neurologist who took care of my husband. And he said, I've always heard about this. When I played this video, he goes, gosh, I'm going to have to start really recommending this. He didn't know how it worked. Has anybody here seen or heard of Oliver Sacks? He's a famous neurologist. He wrote a book called The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Coat Rack. He had these very odd patients, but they did a movie on him with Robin Williams playing Oliver Sacks. I'm blanking on the name right now. But anyway, he's doing the research on here, so you see his name, he's pretty famous. But anyway, watch this, and I'd love to have feedback what you guys think of this.
I have one resident that Billy opened her eyes, she didn't respond. as I tried, I've been home for 2 years. No matter what I tried, massage wouldn't work, nothing worked. But when we got introduced to the iPods, and the family told me the things that she liked, it was amazing once we put the iPod on her. She started shaking her feet. She started moving her head. Her son was just amazed. Okay, can we stop? Because now I'm getting all I'm seeing her all over again.
This is how most people think of dementia. Sit there doing nothing.
Hi, Papa. Hi, Papa. How you doing?
All right, fine.
Who am I? Okay, it's Cherry.
How long has he been in the nursing home? Approximately 10 years. And he's having seizures. And my mother couldn't handle him at home. Of course it affected me greatly because he was always, you know, fun-loving, singing, you know, every occasion he would come out with a song, no matter where he was. I remember as a child, he used to walk us down the street, me and my brother, and he would stop and do Sing It in the Rain. He would have us jumping and swinging around poles. He was, you know, he was good. He was always into music, you know, always loved singing, dancing.
His name is Henry Drea. And I'm looking more or less for religious music for him. Because he enjoys music and he always quoted the Bible. So I'd rather have that for now.
We first see Henry inert, maybe depressed, unresponsive, and unalive.
Henry,
Yeah,
Henry,
yes,
I found your music. You want your music found?
what do you want from me?
Let's try your music, okay? Then you tell me if it's too loud or not.
Then he is given an iPod containing his favorite music. And immediately he lights up. His face assumes expression. His eyes open wide. He starts to sing, to rock, and to move his arms, and he's being animated by the music.
And he used to always sit on the unit with his head like this. He didn't really talk to much people. And then when I introduced the music to him, this is his reaction every sentence.
The philosopher Kant once called music the quickening art, and Henry is being quickened, he's being brought to life. Yeah.
I'm going to take the music for 1 second, okay? Just to ask you a few questions. Okay? I'm going to give it back to you. Okay.
The effect of this doesn't stop, because when the headphones are taken off, Henry, normally mute, virtually unable to answer the simplest yes or no questions, is quite voluble.
Henry,
Yeah,
do you like the iPod? Do you like the music you're hearing?
yes.
Tell me about your music.
Well, I don't have none. I mean,
Do you like music?
yeah, I'm crazy about music, and you play beautiful music, beautiful sound.
Did you play music when you were, did you like music when you were young?
Yes, I went to big dances and things.
What was your favorite music when you were young?
I guess, Cab Calloway was my #1 band guy. I like
What was your favorite Cab Calloway song?
Oh, I'll be home there for Christmas.
Singing like
You
Cal
can
Calloway,
come
all that.
find on me with plenty of snow, mistletoe, present, wrap round you free. Ow!
He's restored to himself. He is
got beautiful music in. Beautiful, oh, lovely. And I feel the band of love, dream. Lord came to me, made me holy. I'm a holy man. So he gave me this sound. Heard it say, I meet you. And say, Rosalie, won't you love me? Rosalie, sweet, sweet kind.
And this beautiful new technology, you can have all the music which is significant for you is something as big as a matchbox or whatever. And I think this may be very, very important in helping to animate, organize, and bring a sense of identity back to people who are out of it. Otherwise, music will bring them back into it, into their own personhood, their own memories, their own autobiographies.
Amazing, huh?
Sure, this
That, what is important to know is the music they're talking about is their music. So, it's usually the music they had when they were teenagers or young 20s. So if you play something like from today, they might like it a little bit, but if they can identify, it wakes them up. It's very incredible. I think the study showed that it would last anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. And they showed, if you go online, you'll just see different people using this with their parents and things, and it just, they can have conversations. The guy becomes a philosopher. It's kind of amazing.
Wow.
So, any questions or anything about that? Any general questions?